Have you ever felt like life was testing you, pushing you to the edge, making you question whether things will ever get better? What if I told you that the darkest moments in your life are actually the signs that something amazing is about to happen, that your struggles, your failures, and even your loneliness are not the end but the beginning of something greater? Yes, there are signs, clear signals from the universe that good times are right around the corner, but most people miss them. They don't realize that the pain they're experiencing is actually paving the way for their breakthrough. In this video, I'll reveal 7 powerful signs that your life is about to change for the better. If you notice these happening to you, get ready, because your life is about to take a turn in ways you never imagined. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on insights that could change your life. Now, let's get into it. 1. You're feeling lost and confused. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, unsure of which direction to take, questioning everything, your decisions, your relationships, even your purpose? It's that overwhelming feeling of being lost, as if the ground beneath you is shifting, making you doubt if you're even on the right path. But here's what most people don't realize: this isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign that transformation is on its way. Think about it: when do people feel lost the most? It's not when they're stuck in a routine, living on autopilot, repeating the same patterns over and over. No, it happens when they're on the verge of something new, when their old life no longer fits, but the new one hasn't fully revealed itself yet. This confusion, this discomfort, it's your cocoon breaking. Imagine a butterfly trapped inside its cocoon. It doesn't know what's happening. It's dark, it's tight, it feels suffocating. And then the struggle begins, it fights, pushing against the walls, desperately trying to break free. It doesn't realize that this battle is exactly what makes its wings strong enough to fly. Without this struggle, the butterfly would never leave the ground. And the same is true for you. Right now, you might feel like nothing is making sense. You might feel like your life is falling apart. But what if it's not falling apart? What if it's falling into place? What if the confusion you're feeling is just the process of shedding your old self, making space for the person you're about to become? Every great transformation begins with a period of uncertainty. The people who never feel lost are usually the ones who never grow. But those who embrace the confusion, who sit with it instead of running from it, are the ones who come out on the other side stronger, wiser, and ready to step into the life they were truly meant to live. So if you're feeling lost right now, don't panic. Don't think of it as an ending. Think of it as the beginning of something greater than you can even imagine. 2. You're losing people who were once close to you. Have you ever noticed that as you start growing, evolving, and seeing life differently, certain people begin to drift away? The friendships that once felt unbreakable start to fade. Conversations that used to flow effortlessly now feel forced, and the people who once supported you suddenly seem distant, uninterested, or even resentful. It's painful, it's confusing, and worst of all, it can make you feel like you're the problem. But what if I told you this is one of the clearest signs that something big is about to change in your life? Here's the truth: when you're about to level up, not everyone is meant to come with you. You can't carry everyone into your next chapter, because not everyone is meant to be part of your story's next phase. Some people were only meant to walk with you for a certain distance, to teach you something, to play a role in your past, but they were never meant to be in your future. Think of it like a rocket launching into space. At a certain altitude, the boosters fall away, not because they were useless, but because their purpose has been fulfilled. If they stayed attached, they would hold the rocket back from reaching its full potential. The same applies to life. The people you're losing, it's not an accident. It's alignment. But here's where most people go wrong: they cling to the past. They try to revive dead relationships, to hold on to people who have already shown that they're not meant to stay. And in doing so, they block the people who are meant to enter their lives. So if you're feeling lonely right now, if you've lost friends, relationships, or even family members who no longer seem to fit into your world, understand that this is not a loss, it's a clearing. The universe is making room. And when the right people enter your life, you'll look back and realize that losing those old connections was the best thing that ever happened to you. 3. Unexpected opportunities are showing up. Have you ever felt like you've been struggling for so long that you've almost given up hope? Maybe you've faced rejection after rejection, lost money, missed chances, or felt stuck in a cycle of setbacks. But then, out of nowhere, something shifts. Suddenly, small opportunities start appearing, maybe a random job offer, an unexpected financial break, a new connection, or even just an idea that fills you with excitement. It might not seem like much at first, but this is no accident. This is a sign that your breakthrough is coming. The universe works in mysterious ways. It rarely hands you success on a silver platter. Instead, it drops hints, small stepping stones, tiny doors that most people overlook. The problem is, most people dismiss these opportunities because they seem too small or not what they were expecting. But here's the truth: big changes often start with small openings. Think about it, how many success stories start with someone randomly stumbling upon an idea, a meeting, or a chance encounter that changed everything? Most people don't realize they're standing in front of a doorway because it doesn't look the way they imagined it. They expect the universe to send them a golden invitation, when in reality, it usually starts with something as simple as a conversation, an offer, or an unexpected twist of fate. But here's the key, you must act on these opportunities. If you wait for the perfect moment, you'll miss the signs completely. Even the smallest opportunity can be the spark that ignites your biggest transformation. If you notice unexpected chances coming your way, don't hesitate. Take them, explore them, and trust that they're leading you somewhere greater than you can see right now. Because when doors start opening, even just a crack, it's a sign that something much bigger is about to unfold in your life. Are you ready to walk through them? 4. You feel the need to change something. Have you ever woken up one day and felt like something in your life just isn't right anymore? Maybe your daily routine feels exhausting instead of fulfilling, the job you once loved now feels suffocating, the people around you no longer inspire you, and deep inside there's this unshakable feeling that you're meant for something more. You can't explain it, but you just know you need a change. And that feeling, that's not just restlessness, that's your intuition screaming at you. Most people ignore this urge. They convince themselves that it's just a phase, that they should be grateful for what they have, that taking a risk might be dangerous. But here's the truth, when your soul starts craving change, it's because you've outgrown your current reality. Think of it like wearing a pair of shoes that used to fit perfectly, but now every step feels tight and uncomfortable. You can try to force yourself to keep walking in them, but eventually, the pain will become unbearable. This is what happens when you resist change. The more you ignore your intuition, the more uncomfortable life will become. The job that once made you happy will start draining your energy, the relationships that once felt secure will feel forced, even your daily routine will start feeling like a prison, because when your soul is ready to evolve, staying the same will start to hurt. But here's the most important part, this feeling is a sign that something better is waiting for you on the other side. That restless energy is not meant to frustrate you, it's meant to wake you up. It's the universe nudging you toward something greater, pushing you out of your comfort zone so you can step into the life you're truly meant to live. So if you've been feeling this urge, don't silence it. Listen to it, honor it, act on it. Because the moment you start following that inner calling, you'll realize that it wasn't just a random feeling, it was your future self pulling you toward the life you were always meant to have. Are you ready to follow it? 5. You're more focused on self-improvement. Have you ever felt a sudden, unstoppable urge to improve yourself? Maybe you've started reading books you never cared about before, you're drawn to motivational content, life lessons, and success stories. You find yourself questioning old habits and replacing them with new, better ones. This isn't just a phase, this is your mind preparing you for the next level of your life. Most people don't wake up one day and suddenly want to improve themselves for no reason. That hunger for growth, that deep need to become better, is a sign that something big is about to shift in your life. It's like your subconscious already knows that new opportunities, new challenges, and new blessings are on the way, and it's getting you ready to handle them. Think about it, you wouldn't train for a marathon if you weren't about to run one. In the same way, you wouldn't suddenly crave knowledge, discipline, and self-improvement unless your future required you to level up. Your mindset is shifting because your reality is about to shift. The version of you that's coming needs to be sharper, stronger, and more prepared than ever before. But here's what most people don't realize, self-improvement isn't random, it's a sign. A sign that you're stepping into a new chapter, a sign that the struggles you've been through weren't for nothing, a sign that you're being positioned for something greater. So if you're suddenly obsessed with learning, if you're pushing yourself harder, if you feel this inner drive to be more than who you were yesterday, embrace it. This is your transformation phase. Your future is calling, and you're getting ready to answer. 6. Setbacks are piling up. Have you ever felt like life is hitting you from every direction, one problem after another, like an endless storm that refuses to pass? You try to move forward, but every step feels like a battle. You fix one issue and two more appear. It's frustrating, it's exhausting, and worst of all, it makes you question whether you're even on the right path. But what if I told you this isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign that something big is about to shift? It may sound crazy, but before every major breakthrough, life tests you. It pushes you, shakes you, and challenges you to your very core. Why? Because it wants to see if you're truly ready for the next level. Think about it, if success, happiness, and transformation were handed to you effortlessly, you wouldn't value them, you wouldn't be prepared to handle them. The struggle is not a punishment, it's preparation. Look at some of the most successful, powerful people in history, almost all of them went through an intense period of struggle before their big break. Why? Because that struggle built their resilience. It forced them to grow into the person they needed to be in order to handle what was coming next. And right now, that's exactly what's happening to you. Imagine an archer pulling back a bowstring. The farther it's pulled back, the greater the force when it's finally released. Your setbacks are that bowstring. Every challenge, every delay, every failure is pulling you back, not to break you, but to launch you forward with unstoppable momentum. So if you feel like everything is going wrong, if you're drowning in setbacks and nothing seems to be working, don't give up. It's not the end of your story, it's the turning point. Because when life pushes you to your limits, it's not trying to destroy you, it's trying to transform you. And if you hold on just a little longer, you'll see that everything was falling apart just so it could come together in a way you never expected. 7. You feel a deep sense of peace despite the chaos. This is the ultimate sign, the one that defies all logic. Your world might be falling apart, finances are tight, relationships are crumbling, challenges are stacking up one after another. But strangely, you don't feel panic. Instead, deep inside, there's an unshakable sense of calm, a feeling that even though everything around you seems to be in chaos, something big is about to shift in your favor. This feeling is not an illusion, it's not denial, it's your soul recognizing the truth before your mind can fully grasp it. It's like standing in the eye of a storm, the winds are raging, destruction is all around, but right where you stand, there's silence. Stillness. Peace. That's because you are exactly where you need to be. Most people expect peace to come after things settle down, but those who are about to step into their breakthrough experience it before it happens. Why? Because your soul already knows the outcome. It senses that all the setbacks, all the struggles, all the losses weren't meant to break you, they were meant to align you with something greater. Think about it, have you ever seen someone going through the hardest time of their life, yet they carry themselves with a quiet strength? They're not broken, they're not bitter, they just know deep down that everything happening right now is part of a bigger plan. That kind of peace is not ordinary. That kind of peace is a sign. So if you're feeling this strange, quiet confidence even when everything on the outside looks uncertain, trust it. It means your breakthrough is closer than you think. It means the storm isn't here to destroy you, it's here to clear the path. And on the other side of this chaos, your good times are waiting. Now that you know these signs, take a moment to think, have you experienced any of them recently? If yes, then trust the process. Your breakthrough is on its way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more powerful insights. And tell me in the comments, which of these signs have you noticed in your life? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay strong, stay focused, and get ready, because your best days are coming.